A long time ago, Ballarat had its own tramway network, similar to that of Geelong and Bendigo. In this video, I will answer some of the most asked questions, such as, has there ever been an attempt to bring the network back to its former glory, and why this tram mysteriously has a Sovereign Hill destination blind. Trams in Ballarat started as a horse-drawn tramway in 1887, operated by the Ballarat Tramway Company. However, the plan for a horse tram system goes back to 1884. In an 1884 council meeting, the City of Ballarat decided on the establishment of a tramway to meet the growing city's transport needs, and a tramway committee was formed. The tenders were called in 1886 to operate a tramway in the city. The successful tenderer was Mr. Thompson of Adelaide, who proposed a horse-drawn system. The tramcars were built by Duncan and Fraser of Adelaide and were double-decker with one single-deck tram. The double-decker trams were operated by 2 horses, whereas the single-deckers only required 1. The horse-drawn system was proven to be inadequate in 1900, and the proposal of an electric tram system arose out of this. In November 1900, the Ballarat Council authorised the British Insulated Wire Company Limited to build an electric tramway. The building was done by its subsidiary, the Electric Supply Company of Victoria, which was also to supply electricity to the town. The depot was constructed in Wendouree Parade, and multiple tramcars were built off of old Sydney cable trams. When the State Electricity Commission took over the system in 1934, many of these cars were held together by nothing more than tape, and the calls for a new tram fleet were made. Many SEC trams were old Melbourne ones. Some of them are still viewable today at the Ballarat Tramway Museum. The system officially closed in 1971, and the last tram ran from Sebastopol to the depot at Wendouree Parade. This tram was Tram 40, and it still survives today. However, this was not the end for the trams, as a group of enthusiasts established the Ballarat Tramway Preservation Society, which planned to keep some of the tracks and run as a tourist tramway. Plans to build a museum at the current site near Carlton Street were finalised around June 1972. Fast forward to today, this heritage tramway still exists and has just finished building its 3rd shed. New trams and new tracks are currently being restored and constructed, but I haven't answered all of the questions. As you can see, Tram 671 has a destination blind for Sovereign Hill. However, as you may or may not be aware, the trams never ran to Sovereign Hill. So why does it say this? Well, in 2000, there were plans to reconstruct a tramway running from Lake Wendouree through the city to the Ballarat railway station and then continuing on to Sovereign Hill. However, the City Council of the time said this was too expensive, and as a result, this line has not been built yet. I say yet, because who knows, maybe one day the federal government will give us more funding to build lines, and hopefully the tramway will be restored to its former glory, but we will have to wait and see.